Hello, my name is Hervey and I'm the chairman of the Conservative Party USA. I'm going to take this opportunity to outline our party's position on a series of important events and issues facing America. Today, I'm going to explain why the Occupy Wall Street gang are nothing like the Tea Party. The Conservative Party totally rejects the notion that the band of rabble-rousers occupying Wall Street represents anything but a loose conglomeration of anti-capitalist and anti-American troublemakers. They want to have no coherent message and want nothing better than to provoke police. No one in the Tea Party or the Conservative Party was ever arrested at any rally. No one in the Tea Party or the Conservative Party ever confronted police or violated any laws or defecated on police cars or urinated in parks or smoked pot or had sex in public places. But no matter what the panting media try to tell you, these people are mostly resemble a flea party more than any Tea Party. You'll be able to smell them long before you see them. That same liberal media has been yearning, begging, pleading for an alternative to the Tea Party for a long time. The media are very envious about how effective the Tea Party has been in shaping the political discourse in America. The Tea Party has been successful precisely because they are the exact opposite of the Flea Party. The Tea Party is pro-American, pro-capitalism. They have a clear message to cut government spending and reduce our national debt and deficits. Contrast that with the Flea Party's message, or lack of message, better yet. The media has been so supportive of the Flea Party that liberal TV commentators and reporters were actually sending Flea Party emails to help them develop a message and to learn how to get more airtime. That doesn't sound anything like what they did for the Tea Party, does it? The Flea Party demands the destruction of corporations, banks, rich people, white people, Jews, the police, and the military. They also want to erase all student and home loans, give everyone free tuition and health care, free food, and subsidized housing. Of course, they never explain who will pay for all these free things. The Flea Party openly supports violence against the government and corporations and says it would readily participate in civil disobedience if it's needed to press their agenda. In addition, the segments of the Tea Party are actively supported by communists, Marxists, Fidel Castro, Hugo Chavez, and Iranian Ayatollahs. Does that sound like anything the Conservative Party or the Tea Party ever got? No. But the Flea Party never seems to blame the world's current troubles on Obama or the corrupt Republican Congress. That's right, you heard it here first, Republican Congress. And that's where the real problem lies. While a recent Gallup poll shows that 78% of Americans blame Wall Street for our problems, more than 87% actually blame Wall Street. Good for them. But we must give credit where credit is due. You know, there's an old saying, even a clock that stopped is exactly right twice a day. Well, what does that mean in this particular context? Simply put, the Flea Party is exactly right when they properly blame certain rogue elements of Wall Street for the collapse of the housing market in 2008. The residual effects of those irresponsible actions are the root cause of our economic woes today. The banksters at Goldman Sachs, Deutsche Bank, AIG, Bank of America, and Lehman Brothers, just to name a few, actively solicited subprime mortgages they knew were going to fail. They repackaged those loans to hide the fact from credit agencies like Standard & Poor's and Moody's. Those agencies then gave the bad loans AAA credit ratings. That allowed the banksters to create a string of exotic financial instruments like credit default swaps or synthetic credit default obligations. Amazing tricks. Those financial tricks hid the toxic nature of those loans from investors. Of course, we all know what happens next. Bottom line, the Wall Street banksters blew a $16 trillion hole in the world economy. They got bailed out with U.S. taxpayer money, kept their jobs while the rest of us lost ours, kept their bloated salaries and ill-gotten multi-million-dollar bonuses while the rest of us can barely make ends meet. And to this day, none of those banksters have been indicted or jailed or fined or forced to return those bonuses. Not one of them. And both major parties, that Republican Congress I was talking about, are to blame for this national disgrace. While the Conservative Party has very little in common with the Flea Party, we do support the idea of the Department of Justice filing indictments against the current and past management of those financial institutions. We are confident that true conservatives, Tea Party members, and most of America would support such action. The Conservative Party is the next evolutionary step in the Tea Party. Thanks for your time. In the meantime, please visit the Conservative Party USA. Thank you.